Brian, not have game. Colo. Colo. There goes the lag for the semi-final. This is the semi-final, an all Kakamega semi-final between Ababu, they call him Ababu Namwamba here, versus Oscar Getenya Njoroge, one of the most experienced players in the field of play. Welcome to the stream. My name is Evan Sokacha, coming to you live from the Blackwaters Pool Arena in the center of Kakamega CBD. Solid break there. We are underway for the semi-final. Skuma link one. Yeah, you too. It's a rest to 7 for the semi-finals. The center referee is none other than Brian Simeu of Team Kenya. Ababu has been shooting very well. Came down 4-1 to send home Abubakar Dengelito of Mumias. Did very, very well. Looks very, very focused and in good shape for this game. It's a foul there by Ababu. Oscar does well to get a good spread on his balls. Now the other semi-final shall be between Brian Kiptalam and Steve Lubembe. It's a good chance that we can have an all Kakamega final if Steve sails through. It's not impossible, but maybe improbable. Firmly within the realm of possibilities. Some venom there from Oscar. Come over blocks shooting solidly this afternoon. I think he can see that ball, but he will start with the short rail. Short rail comes off very nicely, but now that game is hanging in the balance because Ababu can potentially strike. Corner pocket, maybe another corner pocket or center to come down the long rail on the left. Yes, I think he's done. He has to go 2 cushions with that cue ball. Some lack of confidence in that stroke. Very nice job from Oscar. He didn't come to play. This boy wants the final. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Evan Sokacha. Drop us a comment. Tell us where you are watching us live from. What's your name? How are you today? Sells himself short. He will pay for that mistake. because this is Oscar Getenya and he shoots, wins when he wants. Swim with Steve, you say, I am vouching for that boy, Babu. Yeah, the boy can shoot, that's right. Jeffrey Camorlo, you say, coach against his students. So locally here, they call him Fadela as well. Somehow loves that name. Call him Fadela when you meet him. You can get yourself a few thousand shillings for that. Makes him so happy. Jeffrey Kamolo, you say this is a hungry tiger. But you say Babu is shooting. That's right. Lame Komingo, how are you, my friend? You say, I love the level at which the game is now in Kakamega. Makes me proud to be associated with you. Thank you so much. We surely forever celebrate your contribution to the game, Lamek Omingo, the sole introducer of black ball rules in Kakamega. We have to say that. We celebrate you, sir. Hopefully you felt better and you recovered very well. It's very nice and good to see you on the stream, sir. Wewe ni nani wewe? Ah? Wewe ni nani? That's Oscar Getenya on the table now. Innocent Rafula, how are you? The reigning league champion in Kakamega. It's just played now with Brian Kiptalam, aka Lots. Lot won that game 7-4 to go into the last four. The scores for this game stand at 1 in favor of Oscar. Nil for Babu. Maybe not for long. Maybe not for long, but that's very reckless. That's very reckless for the boy. Some lack of experience there. It's a very tactical play there by Oscar to snooker. Pays off. And now very early on in this game, Ababu showing signs of frustration. Bro, nataka nipunguze tu sauti kidogo, naenda hivyo na nini, hii video inaweza katwa na copyright za hicho. Kidogo tu. Hapo. You can see it in his face. You can see it in his face. Very, very frustrated. Very tactical play there by Oscar. Shows some mature, complete player. Beginning to grind Ababu into submission slowly by slowly. Maybe he will be lucky with this one. Lucky. Not quite. Not just yet. Now let's see if Oscar will go for full punishment. Shot very, very well to go up 2-0. Nani amefut? Nimeona 140. Atukitupua pia zipige picha. That will save you. Now, in terms of the training arena, this is the local training arena for Ababu. Now, there's a lot of silence in the crowd. A lot of guys here are supporting him. Wait until he wins, then you will hear what I am telling you. It will come alive. Snooker. It's a foul. On table 2, Brian Kiptalam, aka Lord, leading 1-0 against Steve of Kakamega. Brian Kiptalam, aka Lord, plays for the Rock Attack Pool Club in Kisumu. Maybe he could have pulled one back. Let's see. Maybe we might be having a match in our hands after this. He has very few options for the black. Maybe one pocket. Has to come off the long rail in a bunk to attack the... he was doing very well until when he was not. Let's see what happens there. Oscar decides to play the game of experience, patient play. Jeffrey, come on, you say some fear factor has set in, right? This is what you get when you play pool for so long. Some time. Even very good upcoming players can rock some knobs for you. Came out so nicely. Should have been lucky enough to put that one. Now let's see what happens here, because if I think based on his level of experience, playing a very, very was almost very, very nicely done. But now that the job was not done, Oscar has no other job than to get this job done. Easy peasy. I think he'll do this very easily. The angle fails him. And let's see what he chooses to do. Ooh, he was going very thin on that black. And our Babu has a very easy job to do. So Sita gets one back. Yeah, right. It's a rest to 7. Swim with Steve. Your question is, what is the scoreline between Lot and Steve? Lot is leading 2-0. The game is catching up pace quite quickly. It started a few minutes after this one. I think he inadvertently resolves very critical problem balls for Oscar there. This is what inexperience does to you, really. I mean, oh, all right, those two yellow balls by the top left corner pocket should have stayed there for edges, you know, for him to try and manage this game. Wants to come off with a thought more drawback or some stun with some spin on it. Rushes into shots. Wow, really rushing into shots for this game, Ababu. Seems like this one is gone as well. Maybe not. Yeah. I think he will go center, then top right. Oh, well, I think he's in a very rich vein of form, especially for the long shots. Oscar dislodges his ball from the corner pocket. Can Ababu capitalize on that? Well, it's an early Christmas gift for Babu. Already celebrates. Punches into the air. And messes it up. Some very, very clear show of inexperience. Celebrated it too early. I was too sure about that one. Brian keeps Salam, aka Lot, leading 3-0 against Steve. Came out very strongly for this one, Oscar. There's some ferociousness to his game that tells you that he wants it, and he wants it so bad. It's been a while since he actually won a local tournament. It's a very, very good chance that if he makes it to the final, maybe he can go all the way. But he has either Steve or Lot to contend with. Those two very, very good players. Oh yeah. there's something about him celebrating before he actually makes the shot that speaks to his level of experience or inexperience. And just like that, he's now not very happy with himself already. Lines up a very straight shot to the black, to the top left corner pocket, and Oscar, being Oscar, will never forgive you for that. Punishes. We are back underway for frame number 6. A bubble breaks. It's a dry break. Oscar on the table now. Oscar now the leading favorite for the final. Leading 4-1 against a bubble. On table number 2, Lot is leading 3-1 against Steve. Shaping up to be a semi-final of the tournament. Maybe. But the way Brian Kipsalam is shooting is like there's no tomorrow. Playing very, very well. He has played all the finals in Kakamega for the last 4 tournaments. Says something about his consistency. Came with enough luck today, Oscar? must come up with a very tough snooker for the young lad. Does well. Finally, the experienced Oscar makes commits a foul. I think that's about the second time he's doing that in this match. Has very minimal mistakes today. But there's a way he opens up the game that is just not very friendly to him. Because the moment you do that, you resolve all the problem areas for your opponent. And for an opponent that punishes as hard as Oscar, you know what to expect, you know? It's now drawing very nice patterns there. Does very, very well. I think he needs to come off 2 cushions. Gets trapped in the traffic of the yellow balls. Oscar, you're almost knocking out the balls. And there goes maximum punishment. You know the drill. Does very well to land a good shot to the top left. Decides to make it even better, and by doing that leaves the young lad a chance. Some very desperate shooting from Ababu there. And there comes the ultimate prize. Dane, behave yourself next time. Learn some manners, young boy. Oscar says, punches into the air, celebrates. Now Brian Kiptalam, aka Lot, is leading 5-1 against Steve. Oscar is leading 5-1 against Babu. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything, but tell you, maybe there's a good chance. But the two might meet in the final. They stand stronger chances. Oh, it's a foul. Let's see if it pays some dividends. Joshua Obaigwa, aka JJ, you say you are watching all the way from Kisii. There's no way you're watching from Kisii, JJ. You are somewhere in Koromatangi. Gifts Oscar a nice cue ball position. Brian Kiptelang is on the hill. 6-1. Heavy, heavy punishment being visited upon Steve. He must wonder why, or maybe almost even regret why he made it to the semi-final. Very intense, very, very intense from Lords. Told you he's lucky today. Remember that? Very lucky, but wins to go hill for both games. I mean, Kevin Boomer, you say you're not making yourself better, but they are amateurs. You play better in your coach at home than on the table. All the best players are here. Where are you? Where are you? Joshua Obaigwa, you say, I need money match after the tournament. 10K pot with XP and Dennis Sang. Let them be ready. Have you slept enough, JJ? Now this semi-finals might end very, very quickly for us to be ready and proceed to the final after a short break. Well, the way Oscar is shooting, I think he looks ready. He looks very ready for the final. Very motivated, very calculated, and his attacks are ferocious. Holds nothing back. a gift that keeps giving. The chance to a final, no less. On table number 2, Brian Kiptalam proceeds to the final in a heavy thrashing 7-1 against Steve Lubembe. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming to the end of the match. Oscar Getenya lines up the last block to the center pocket. Congratulations, Oscar. He makes it to the final. It's a handshake of sportsmanship. The final now between Oscar and Brian Kiptalam. The semi-final between Ababu and Steve. The game ends 7-1. Oscar wins.